what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy this. LSU over the weekend had a big recruiting weekend, a little five-star weekend, and kind of one of the headliners was Jonah Williams, a five-star safety in football. Also, I'm actually not sure about his exact baseball ranking, but a damn good baseball player, a huge MLB prospect as well. Brother of a big leaguer. He's a lefty. He plays in the outfield. He's the top safety of the 25 recruiting class. And, look, I think it's a pretty strong pitch from LSU, right? Is there a better hybrid football and baseball school to go to right now?
I'm trying to think right now.
I mean, look, if we just look at the College World Series, we can see some of the really good ones, right? Tennessee, bit prisoner in the moment, but Tennessee would probably feel like the biggest challenger, in my opinion, right now. Traditionally, Florida would be good, but that football program's years away. A&M, for sure. He's from Galveston. Now, reportedly, according to On3, Oklahoma is the early leader in the clubhouse, and that's not a bad one either. Right, like Oklahoma,
yeah, baseball.
Yeah, they're good at both as well. I just don't know that there's a hybrid quite as good as LSU. And people may say, "Oh, what about Tennessee?" Again, Tennessee went 9-4 last year, and that was very good for them. If LSU goes 9-4, it's a disaster.
Tennessee hadn't won a national championship since 1998 in football.
Yeah,
and have they ever won a college baseball? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
no.
so no, they're not the same.
Exactly. So again, if now what? Yeah, that doesn't mean that's why you're going to go to school somewhere.
No, I'm just trying to throw a shot at Tennessee.
I agree. And if I'm A&M, I'm going to invest a lot of money in trying to keep him in Texas, and I'm sure Oklahoma will as well. Oklahoma has very strong NIL presence. One thing that maybe helped LSU a bit. We haven't talked about this cat a lot, but four-star linebacker Charles Ross is one of LSU's firmest commitments. He is all about. I mean, even his quotes coming out of this weekend were basically like, yeah, man, this is it. Like, this is the spot. I love this place. Like, for me to even entertain anybody else would just be a waste of my time. I'm working on perfecting my craft. I'm working on getting right for the season. Why that matters, Charles Ross trains with Jonah Williams. So they had him in town this weekend trying to butter up Jonah and, come on down. Come on down here.
Yeah, as you were talking, I was trying to find Jonah Williams' baseball ranking. I went to Five Tool. I went to Prep Baseball Report. I went to Perfect Game. They all wanted me to pay to check out their
baseball.
ranking,
It's like baseball's weird because you're not going to do massive numbers coverage wise, so you can't get it through like free advertising, like the paid, because you kind of got to go the paid subscription route because that's how you're going to generate the revenue. And again, because the people that do care are going to be willing to pay because it's a bit more niche. But he's really good. I mean, his brother got drafted in MLB, I think, in 2017, and I made his debut less than 3 years later in the bigs. So the pedigree's there. I could only find his sophomore stats, but as a sophomore in 22, he had 3 pick sixes and 4 punt returns for touchdowns, and he hit .474 with 10 doubles and 5 triples in baseball. So pretty good there for old five-star Jonah Williams.
It can be done. We have had plenty of teammates when you and I were playing for LSU that did both. Some of my best memories of spring football practice was Chris Jackson, who was our punter kicker, and then I believe played third base. That would have been 2005 probably on the baseball team.
I don't think I realized Chris was one of those guys.
He would punt and kick and do like whatever he'd do at football practice, and then Les would be like, "All right, Chris, see ya." And he would literally but it's when the box was across the street from our practice fields. He would take off his helmet and kind of lay it by the side, shoulder pads, and just start hitting a jog up to the box to go get ready for a baseball game, because Les is like, "Hey, we can't let you go and get ready. You got to kick and punt here in spring practice, and then I'll throw you with the see ya, and then you can go play baseball."
So it can be done. Come on down, baby. Come on. Come win a natty in both sports. You know what's better? What do they say? 2 heads are better than one. What about 3? You know? Is there like a two? I'm going to give you 3 weeks notice here, as LSU offers yet another Weeks brother. That's right, Zach Weeks, younger brother of West and Whit Weeks, a 3-star linebacker out of Watkinsville, Georgia, plays for Coney County.
Where's Watkinsville, Georgia, T-Bob?
It's in Coney County. Zach Weeks now offered by the LSU Tigers. Hey, more like Zach Threeks.
I get it. Yes, I do.
Right, guys?
What a bloodline. I mean, their dad played at UGA.
I will. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a little heady play, third eye open here thing.
All right.
Look, now, granted, what you've seen out of Weston Witt definitely lets you know that they have talent, they're hard workers, like you like their kind of makeup, right? So you want to add that to your team. Zach is not going to be someone who, when you just look at the stats of the Stars, is going to feel like an overwhelming recruit, right? But you're betting on him.
Well, Witt kind of had that too until everybody's like, oh, this guy's really good.
Yeah, exactly, right? So you're like, okay, that's a possibility right there. So let's offer him. You know what else it does, though? In the age of the portal, it keeps the bros happy, right? I mean, wasn't there some smoke around some of the Weeks brothers maybe entertaining some other options, seeing if maybe they were going to go find their fortune elsewhere?
I only heard that from outside. Like, I never heard that, but I did hear.
To be fair, I don't think that was ever super solidly. Like, I never heard that directly from like a coach or anything like that. No, this was just, this was literal smoke. It could have all been, maybe it was all rumors, but those whispers were going on. Mm-hmm. If nothing else, I mean, this kind of locks all the Weeks brothers into, being here together, being happier and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think there's any player that over the next year or two is going to thrive with Blake Baker more than Whit Weeks. It just feels like that is going to be a perfect relationship.
What about Harold Perkins? Or are you just talking because Witt will have longer with him?
He'll have longer with him. Man, I'm thinking like he's going to be a stack linebacker.
Yeah.
I just think that's going to be a really good relationship between those two. And, Greg Penn, I've talked with him personally about what Blake Baker means to him and how excited he was. And so that's a position group. I mean, not just the Weeks brothers, but everybody in that room that I'm excited to see what level of play they get to this year.
Yeah, and that's, on top of being DC, that almost as much as being DC is how Blake Baker's going to earn that $2.5 million. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.